About 1,000 years ago in China, the spread of the Black Death started. This spread of the Black Death killed millions of people, causing a decrease in population in many cities and places. Getting infected by the death was common at the time due to how fast it spread and how deadly it was. The reason why the death grew so fast was by trade routes that carried the death towards their designated location of trade. Infected prairie dogs carried fleas along with them, and also snuck in cargo. This brought the death along with them. These prairie dogs snuck in little places, often burying inside food supply. The air was also said to be infected, as sick people coughed in the air. As they coughed in the air, this released infected respiratory droplets. Even inhaling these respiratory droplets will even cause harm to you. As the first phase of the death started, it affected mainly trading and traders in general. Starting in China, it affected the population and labor. Many farmers fell ill and died, causing a depletion in working crops. Even skin-to-skin contact with the trader would spread the disease along with them. In 1331 to 1334, the death spread to different parts and cities in China. One of the main reasons the death spread was along the network of trade routes being in the Silk Road. Constantinople was also one of the main connections through the trade routes. It made it harder to trade in Constantinople when there were people dying from the plague. It took about 4 years to spread fully throughout China to Europe. As they entered other cities, people kept getting infected unknowingly, causing the death to spread and grow in other cities. One of the major ways this plague spread through water was from the Genoese traders. These Genoese traders fell ill when infected prairie dogs made its way into the cargo on board of their ships. This carried the plague to Mediterranean ports, causing the plague to spread from there too. This is when the biological warfare started. Before, the Genoese and the Mongols had a long alliance. This was until 1346 when a fight broke out over control of trade. The Genoese were chased back into the stronghold in Kaffa, a Genoese trading hub. They were chased back. They had the Mongols surrounding them. As Mongols began to lose troops from the death, and many others began to die out, in desperate need, they catapulted infected corpses over the walls of Kaffa. The army of the Mongols wanted to bring the death to the Genoese, but it eventually backfired, as fleeing merchants and traders brought the sickness along with them to Europe unknowingly. This was theorized that this battle caused the plague to start in Europe. After trade along the Silk Road and the biological warfare, the death began to spread larger around the regions. This caused more than 50% of the city populations, or millions of people, to be killed. Between this 1347 to 1351 timeline, the Black Death eventually died out. It died out to the use of quarantine measures, better hygiene, and improved sanitation. It still lives with us today, but it's most likely not to get it, since the sickness is rare to get.